was getting ready for a trip. But guess what? Her luggage was like a rebellious monster, absolutely refusing to zip up. Po-chang took one look at Anna's predicament and had a light bulb moment. He grabbed some clothes and scarves from Anna's luggage, and like a magical fashion wizard, he started wrapping them around her. Anna must have felt like she was on the set of a wild fashion experiment. And lo and behold, folks, with Po-chang's ingenious wrapping skills, Anna's luggage finally surrendered to the mighty power of the zipper. But here's the hilarious twist. Poor Anna now resembled a walking, talking mummy. She was all wrapped up like a fashionable relic from ancient times. And the best part? Her new look was so Po-chang-esque that people couldn't help but confuse them for fashion twins. Guess what? There's a brand new hair tonic product in town, and it promises to work miracles. We're all itching with curiosity to see how it will transform each of us. Brace yourselves for the hair-raising results. Anna now struts around with hair that could rival those shampoo TV commercial models. Toyo, oh boy, with hair on his head, he's suddenly transformed into a successful big boss, ready to conquer the business world. Even Oily, with his newfound hair, looks like a rich kid straight out of a reality TV show. And hold on tight, because Zom, with his luscious locks, has become absolutely drop-dead gorgeous and super attractive. As for me, well, I'm the proud owner of a hairy brain. Yeah, you heard that right. My brain is finally sporting some fabulous hair, even if the rest of me is still bald. Phantom is about to embark on an overseas vacation extravaganza. With a twinkle in his eye and a spring in his step, he eagerly boards the plane, ready for some much-needed relaxation. As the plane soars through the sky, Phantom settles into his seat. He puts on his headphones, tunes into his favorite music, and drifts off into a deep slumber. Ah, the bliss of a peaceful nap among the clouds. Finally, the moment arrives and Phantom gracefully disembarks at his destination. He's beaming, radiating happiness and relaxation. But hold on, my friend. In a strange turn of events, Phantom has pulled out his giant eyeball. Nestled inside is none other than his mischievous sidekick, Oily. It seems that Oily has also found a cozy hiding place to save some money. So there's this guy Toyo, and he decides to visit a barber shop for a little trim on his hair. He plops himself down on the chair and tells the barber that he wants the stylist mambo jumbo haircut. The barber nods and gets ready to snip away. But then, disaster strikes. As soon as the barber removes Toyo's hat, he sees that Toyo is as bald as a boiled egg. The poor barber feels like he's been had, like a prank call on April Fool's Day. He's so mad that he kicks Toyo out of the shop with the force of a karate chop. Fries and ketchup are the ultimate dynamic duo. They go together like salt and pepper, like Beyoncé and Jay-Z, like a fish and its bicycle. Wait, scratch that last one. Toyo and Anna munched happily on the French fries I had prepared for them. They especially loved the ketchup I had made with my secret recipe. The fries and the ketchup were a match made in heaven, and they couldn't stop eating them one after the other. After they finished the first batch of ketchup, they came to me and asked for more. Without thinking too much, I squeezed the ketchup out of my brain. Yes, you heard me. My secret recipe is so secret that it's literally my brain juice. I'm zooming through the running competition like a bolt of lightning, leaving all the other runners in my dust. Victory is within my grasp. But hold on to your socks, because out of nowhere, I kick a sneaky stone right before crossing the finish line. I take a tumble, and lo and behold, my brain decides to go on a little solo adventure, flying off ahead and breaking the finish line. talk about a brainy move. Now, you'd think with such a remarkable feat, I'd be crowned the champion, right? After all, my brain technically finished the race on its own. But alas, life has a twisted sense of humor, and all I'm left with is a bittersweet victory. Sure, my brain won the race, but who cares if I'm left sprawled on the ground, empty-handed? Hey brain, couldn't you have let me savor the glory too? Toyo is a sweet tooth, and boy does he love his sweets. From candy to ice cream to bubble tea, he never says no to anything with sugar in it. He can eat them all day long and never seems to gain a single pound. It's as if his body is immune to calories. He can eat an entire candy store in one sitting and his stomach doesn't even complain. It's a miracle. On the other hand, beautiful Anna is always watching her figure. She knows that sugar and high-calorie foods are her enemies, and she avoids them like the plague. Instead of indulging in sweets like Toyo, she prefers to drink plain water. But even that seems to be too much for her, because she gains weight just by drinking plain water. In fact, the last time she stepped on the scale, it broke into pieces. I absolutely adore sashimi, especially the octopus variety. So for dinner tonight, I decided to indulge in a whole octopus. As I gazed lovingly at the octopus, it seemed to look back at me with a twinkle in its eye. But suddenly, it sprang to life, using its sticky tentacles to latch onto my face. I struggled to free myself from the octopus's death grip, but it was no use. After what felt like an eternity, I finally pried off the tentacles, only to find that my skin had been peeled off and stuck to them. Now, I'm not sure who's having whom for dinner. Am I the sashimi or is the octopus dining on my face? Either way, I think I'll stick to sushi rolls next time.